John Francis Lango was last seen leaving his home at midnight on January 1st, 1988. His brother Tim states that John was drinking with a friend that night. There was a lot of chaos at the house because John's friend David was drunk and flipping out. The police came to arrest David, and John was upset and left the house. His brother, Tim, who was 10 years old at that moment, followed John until the car picked up John. This was the last time John was seen. He was 17 years old at that time. So it's been over 30 years now, and some of his friends and relatives are still looking for him. One of his friends described him as a super nice and quiet person. She also provided some interesting information about John and his friends hanging out at the house of some doctor. She continued to describe the doctor, saying that he would hang out with boys at his house, and she had a feeling that it wasn't innocent. This might be a clue, and someone should have checked on the doctor. After all, John willingly entered the car and left with these people or person. This might have been one of his friends, but I am almost positive it was someone John knew. There are not many good facial recognition software available online, but I used one and found a photo which has 79% similarity with the photo of young John. Here is the photo. On the left is the original version, and on the right is the version which I have enhanced and zoomed in. I think there is a resemblance. To me he looks a bit like an older John, but I might be mistaken. Unfortunately, I could not find any information about the person on the photo, only this image was provided to me. I would like to believe that this is John, as this would tell us that at least he is alive. Maybe he wanted to start a new life and ran away, but this theory would require more information about John and what type of person he was. A 5-year-old Dulce Maria Alaves disappeared on September 16, 2019, while playing at the park in Bridgeton, New Jersey. She was on the playground with her 3-year-old brother, while her mother, Noema, was in the car with an 8-year-old relative, apparently scratching the lottery tickets or helping with homework, depending on which source you are relying upon. It seems that the car was parked in such a way that the mom could not see her children playing. When she finally got out of the car to check on her children, she found her 3-year-old son standing alone on the playground, crying and pointing in some direction outside the park, but Dulce was nowhere to be seen. Noema tried to find her daughter, but she couldn't. There were a few witnesses nearby who said that they saw Dulce leaving with some men and going into the red van. Many people suspect that mother of Dulce, Noema, is actually involved in the kidnapping and might have helped to set up the kidnapping. The main reason to think that is Noema's reaction. She is always emotionless all the time she speaks about her daughter or gives an interview. She is not crying, nothing like that.
Hello everyone, good morning. First of all, I want to thank you for coming out today and not giving up on the search of my daughter, Dulce Maria Alaves. No,
What do you think happened to your daughter?
I'm not sure.
Have you ever been bothered? Your children ever been bothered? Any custody issue?
No.
Did they ever ask you if you tried to sell your daughter?
Yes, but no.
They did ask you. They just asked you straight up, did you try to sell your daughter? Why do you think they asked you that?
Because a rumor came out.
Because people...
At the point of making this video, it has been 1.5 years since Dulce went missing and almost half a year since the officials provided an update on Dulce's case. They said that there is a progress in this case and they are now closer to solving it, but it has been almost 6 months after they provided this update. Dulce in this case is not forgotten. People are making videos about her on YouTube, hundreds of tips are being poured into the investigators, and flyers are being posted across the city. However, the awareness should be raised even more. Let's hope that Dulce will be found very soon.